Yo, what is going on, guys? Oh, my sound's a bit messed up. Let's turn that on a little bit. Anyway, guys, so yeah, I'm gonna basically go through how I make my money per day. Um, yesterday I made 50 million, I think, through life skills. Uh, yeah, purely through life skills. So there's been a massive increase lately in money I've been bringing in. So yeah, I've been earning this money. Sorry, let's turn down the sound a little bit. So yeah, I've been earning money through several life skills. My life skills are not that high, but I'm sort of advancing to get them higher. So yeah, first of all, I'd like to go through gathering. So I'm going to go through basically each way I make money in the game. There's loads of ways to make money, but these are the ones that I use and I've been using lately, and it's been really good. So the first one is gathering. So gathering comes with processing. So gathering, I go to the forest of seclusion, which just to the left of it, there's a load of pigs. I get the pig hide, which I think I've got a few, 438. I usually just gather around for nearly 2,000 before I start processing them. These are very good to sell on marketplace for tough hide, which is the processing step number 2 for the pig hide. I do this on 2 characters, so I'm getting the most out of the pig hide. I don't just do it on one. So yeah, I'll pretty much have both at skilled 7 and 8 on both characters. Both of my characters, my wizard and my warrior. So yeah, basically I'll just go gather them. I get about 2,000. I then process them into tough hide. I put them on the marketplace. That earns me about 7 to 8 mil. Maybe 10, I don't know, something like that. It earns quite a bit, so just toss them on when you've processed them. Good way of making money. So to do this, I would recommend a high energy pool. Mine's 165. I wouldn't class it extremely high, I'd class it average. It's plenty enough for me till I can increase it. Obviously, if you've got around 300-400, like some people, you're going to be gathering for 3 or 4 hours. It'll take up a lot of time to fully complete all the energy. So 165 works best for me. So go and talk to NPCs, learn no knowledge as much as you can just to get that up, and that'll help with gathering. So yeah, that's the first way. The second way is nodes. Now you can take advantage of some of these nodes. Some of these nodes are really profitable, and I find Lynch Ranch to be very profitable for me. So this node picks up fleece and knitting yarn. Now the knitting yarn's what I sell. So yeah, I have a artisan human worker, which is great because he's going to do his job very good. That material goes into Heidel, which is fleece and knitting yarn. So I gather around 2,000 fleece, I process that into knitting yarn, and then I sell it on the marketplace. So yeah, that grabs me about another 6-7 mil. So that's great. So you got 17 mil there. That's easy enough to do. So go grab this node, guys. This is a great node to invest in. It's going to make you money. So those are sort of gathering and processing ways. I know your workers gather this node, you don't actually do it, so more involved with processing. So just go grab that and process all what I've just said and put it on the marketplace because it sells well. I mean, fleece, let's check that. Fleece even sells well, but I'd rather just get a bit of extra money out of it by processing it into knitting yarn. That's 2k per one, and that sells well. 4 million, 32 listed, they're gonna sell. So as with the pig hide, which is what you gather from the pigs, the boars, that sells well, but again the price is low, so tough hide is much more profitable. There's actually none on the marketplace. They sell for 7k, so make sure you process that pig hide because you're going to make a hell of a lot of money depending on your processing skill. I'm currently trying to level mine up just to get to the point where I can process a shit ton of it. Just whack it on the marketplace. So yeah, so moving on to another few ways to make money is the workshops. Now, this particular workshop value I use is the wood workbench. Now, it's only one contribution point, so it's very cheap. You can make a various amount of chests, timber crates. You can make plywood, which I don't bother with that, just make myself. So you don't want to invest in just a maple or pine timber crates. You don't want to do those because they're not worth a lot. They take less time, but they're not worth doing. You want to invest in the Balanos and Media, Calphion, all these timber crates. I personally do this one. So to do this, you're going to need blackstone powder. Now I'm just going to just tell you how I get mine. Obviously there's a few ways to get it. Got 142 at the moment. Now what I do is I go to as many world bosses as I can, and I pick up these gems and I basically just simply grind them into blackstone powder and then use that through my crafting. The bosses can drop expensive ones, so I just sell those, don't bother. But around 300k mark and below, I usually just grind them into blackstone. So yeah, that is an easy way to get blackstone powder, which you're going to need with the wood workbench. And as you can see, you only need one anyway, one blackstone powder, so that's cheap, that's easy to do. Moving on to the ash plywood and the maple plywood. Now to get this, you're going to need a worker on nodes to get those here, ash timber and maple timber. You can just get a few workers on these nodes and then that comes with processing. So what you want to do is just process that timber into say maple plank or ash plank. Then you need further processing for maple or ash plywood. Now obviously you need 5 to make a timber crate of each material. So I basically I make these when I'm not actively playing, because it's very time consuming to make a big batch of ash and maple plywood. So yeah, I basically make these crates. I then deliver them as far away as I can to get the most out of it. For my current node setup, I don't really have any decent connections. I mean, if you was to take it from Velia to Valencia, I reckon the profit would be good, but my contribution points is just under 200, so I don't have enough to link that. But I do take them to either Altanova or Calphion. Still get my money's worth. I get my base value for creating it and an extra for delivering it, depending on how far I take it. So it's quite a distance to take it there. So yeah, that's another way I make money. I just craft a shit ton of them crates and trade them in. Moving on to my second warehouse, which I use, is the costume mill. You can craft various different stuff, but the one I do is fisher's clothes. It's easy to make. The thing with cook's clothes is getting powder of earth is quite challenging, and I haven't really attempted the other clothes. So the fisher's clothes, again with the gems, just grind them, get them from world bosses. That's blackstone powder. The powder of time, there's a few nodes. I can show you these nodes. There's one here. Yeah, it grabs this one. You can get powder of time, which is good. And there's another one over here that I know of, but I haven't currently got that set up. So yeah, those are 2 nodes I know of to get your powder of time, which comes with the costume mill, fisher's clothes. Then moving on to flax fabric. Now you're going to need a few nodes to grab some flax fabric. I currently have 2,400-ish flax, which I can then grind that into flax thread, and then you can process, sorry, into flax thread, and then process that further into flax fabric, which is where comes the fish's clothes. Now to show you the nodes I use to get the flax, so one here, Moretta Plantation outside Velia, and Costa Farm outside Velia is flax and flax thread. So yeah, grab a bunch of that, process that completely into flax fabric, and the fish's clothes require 10 flax fabric. So yeah, that's another way I make a shit ton of them fishing clothes and sell them on the marketplace at 150, between 150 and 200k. And yeah, so those 4 things I've been doing daily have been taking up quite most of my time, apart from oddly doing well bosses to get gems, grind them into blackstone powder. That's pretty much the way I've been making my money. I made 50 mil yesterday through lifeskills and what I've just explained. Grinding, I've made money through that, but I've currently just give that a break. So just get bored of constantly grinding, and yeah, guys. So yeah, I made this video purely just explain how I make money. Give it a try, see if it works for you. Again, with the gathering, I'd recommend a high energy pool, because the more energy you got, the more material you can gather and the more you can process. That comes with the skills, level them up, get more value out of processing your materials. So yeah, I'm pretty much, that's it. I think, just trying to think if there's anything else. That's pretty much what I've been doing lately, just to earn the silver, and it's been working really well. I also gather a bunch of other stuff that I don't really touch. I'm kind of waiting to see if I need it to make any money. It's nice just to have it. So it's always there for when you need it for something. Like for example, the corn, the wheat, or the barley and stuff like that is always handy for when I want to cook beer for my workers. But nowadays I'm too lazy to make it, so I just buy it off the marketplace. Sometimes I do anyway. I did make a big batch a couple of weeks ago, but I've nearly used all that. Like for example, the cooking honey, that's used for cooking, obviously. It's called cooking honey, so yeah. And you know, this is alchemy, silver azura, or whatever it's called, that's alchemy. So these are all things I can just gather and save for when I want to start on a new profession. I haven't started on alchemy yet, so beginner 1, 0%, I haven't even tried it. I plan to at some point, but the ones I'm working on is processing, gathering, and done a bit of fishing. But yeah, this is just a guide just to show you how I make my money. It's been working really well. This node is brilliant. I mean, when I gather a big amount, I make some profit. I suppose there's other nodes out there that really make a profit. Yeah, so guys, if this helped you, then give it a like and give me a sub, and hopefully you can continue watching my videos if I can just make as much content as I can just to help people. Again, the pig hides are here, so just so you know. Yeah guys, so thanks for viewing, take it easy. Yeah guys, so I just wanted to add to the video, I did mention well bosses for the gems. I did want to add to the video that when I said I was making money per day, it's not just the gems that I'm getting that's making extra money. It's the fact that they drop hunter seals. I don't know if you know what these are, if you've seen them, but they drop these and you can then trade them in for blackstones, which makes me another lovely profit. Depending on if you need them to make fail stacks or upgrade your armor, I'd just sell them just to make money. Because once you get to a decent amount of money anyway, you can just buy gear off the marketplace. It's already upgraded, so you won't have to go through the bottom of all the stress. Not only that, the bosses drop good armor. They can drop good drops, which you can make a profit off that, or just keep it and upgrade the armor. So yeah, basically I just want to add that. That's been helping me also by getting my money up by doing lots of world bosses, as many spawns as I can. For example, Dimtree and Mud's just spawned, but I'm favouring Dimtree because he drops better shit. So yeah guys, just to add to the end of the video, I hope it helped you. Thanks for watching.